How to hide you? Whenever the wind blows Miguel, niritseni. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. So this vlog is going to be a little bit different because the whole of December I essentially shot tiny bits and pieces of clips, right, that I wouldn't normally shoot in like a normal vlog style where I'm essentially introducing every day. Instead, this video will sort of be like a recap type of style, so I'll essentially be talking you guys through what I basically did throughout the whole of December and why I've actually been gone off YouTube for the past, I think, month and a half, almost 2 months now. I wasn't uploading that much in November, but there is a reason, there is a why. Literally got smack in the middle of around November, December, my laptop broke. So essentially I had to take some time to get my stuff in order and actually get a new laptop. So that was honestly the first order of business in December, and I headed right to the iStore. And I was actually very, very excited about this. I was super excited, as you can tell. Nothing honestly feels as great as getting a whole new, brand new gadget or something. Like, that is me. Literally the excitement that I felt when I finally, got to unbox my laptop is the same excitement I felt when I initially got my camera. I was just very happy about this purchase, and I don't regret it at all, even though my bank account said, girl, what's going on? So I decided to go ahead and get that MacBook M1 Air. And can I just say, guys, I don't know what it is about Apple products, but they're so freaking difficult to open. The processor of the M1 is actually a lot faster than the older MacBook Airs, because I know a lot of creators tend to gravitate towards having a MacBook Pro, but I actually haven't had any issues. And obviously they just have the manual that doesn't really tell you anything, and then it also has the charger and so forth. So very excited. In addition to that, because I just got a new laptop, and I think I was just feeling very motivated, and I really wanted to kind of create a really dope office space for myself. Initially, when I edit, I tend to perhaps edit at maybe a coffee shop, or I edit on my couch and I chill kind of here. I kind of always edit different places in my apartment or at a place, but I kind of realized that I never necessarily had a proper workstation where I can just kind of dive in and do what I need to do. So the first thing I needed to do is actually get a really nice office chair. I had seen this office chair at home, so I wanted to actually see it in person, because I'm the type of person where I will literally go online, go look at the thing that I want to look for, like it, okay, cool, then I'll go to the store to actually have a look at it. So I found this at-home chair and I wanted to go see it live, but the minute I got to the mall, I feel like this would not be a kefyofficial vloggy if I'm not going to Seattle Coffee or Starbucks. So at this point, even my friend said this, at this point, Seattle Coffee or Starbucks need to sponsor me, because I go there in each and every vlog, I'm always getting something from there. And I headed to at home. I honestly got the feels and the jitters, because I almost wanted to buy everything there. Whenever I get into a homeware store, I want to grab everything. I was, in the whole summer vibe, the hair was giving, everything was giving. And then I headed straight into this chair. And when I saw it, you guys, when I saw this chair, I was like, this is it. This is exactly what I was looking for. Yes, and I thought it was just gonna blend so well with the whole vibe. To essentially complement my chair and just the vibe and just essentially how I work. I'm a type of person that I always need a little blankie, okay? I always need a little blankie by my legs, chow, and I'm doing I went into Mr. Price Home and copped this really nice blanket. The quality feels so amazing, guys. I think just kind of having that abstract material really nicely contrasts the whole vibe, and I think it adds a different level of texture and a different vibe, which I really mess with. So when I was still in Mr. Price Home, I bumped into this amazing ornament, amazing piece. So this is essentially a book stand holder or whatever. So there's two of them that essentially connect together, and I think it just looks so dope. The thing that I got I needed something that kind of is artsy-fartsy and looks very interesting, but then also has a purpose. I actually don't even think this is a pencil holder, but I think it was so dope, and it could hold all my pencils and my highlighters and whatever that I need to use for stationery, and I think it also looks really, really dope. So random, guys. So I'm a type of person that is always having a cup of tea or coffee. I love coffee, guys. I mean, I go to Starbucks in Seattle for a reason. I really wanted to get something that kind of speaks to me. So if you don't know, now you know I'm a Virgo, babe, okay? We're the top tier signs. We are number one. I don't care what y'all say, all right? Another item that I got, because I feel like I love having a little bit of green in my space, as you can see with the plant in the back. One of the things I wanted to get, you know, it's like a desk lamp, because I tend to work throughout the evening, and yeah, I just need a little bit more light, because you know I'm legally blind. Now that I had my office in check, had a new laptop, it was time for me to start my December. Even though I was actually supposed to be chilling, but I was working. So I went to this amazing Brutal Fruit event, the one that had Kelly Rowland. It was actually so dope getting there, and as you can see, like, you know, your girl looked really cute. I actually didn't even get a chance to get proper photos because I was essentially part of the crew. It looked so, so beautiful, and I think the most amazing part about being part of the crew is that I actually got to see the setup before everybody arrived. So it was so beautiful. It was giving the Last Supper, like the seat at the table, like the vibes. The venue was gorgeous. Like, we were actually in Joburg. I forgot about that venue, but by the old Park train station or something like that. But it was actually so, so, so beautiful. Got to see Kelly. Like, there were some things like, you know, backstage stuff, but you know, we ain't gonna talk about that, child. But like, you know, got a really nice view of like the backstage stuff. Elaine was performing. Like, it was absolutely, absolutely amazing. And I think honestly the most like amazing part about the event, like for me, it was like a mwah. Besides seeing Kelly and being in Kelly Rowland's just air, just breathing the same air as her. She's beautiful, by the way. Oh my god. At the end is the fact that we were with Kelly and the Cuffit song started playing, and literally everybody got to the dance floor and started doing the Cuffit challenge, and I just felt like we were all just Destiny's children at that point. Like, I was like, Destiny's Child is right there. We was born. I felt like Destiny's Child. Kelly, Beyonce, are you serious? Just everything. It was such an honor for me to be a part of the crew and working with that. So that was just a lot of fun. At this point, December honestly just started being a lot of just random ass like things that I was doing. I intentionally decided to not go anywhere because you know, normally December people go to Cape Town, they do all of that, and I just decided to like stay in Johannesburg. And I was like, you know what, my friends are here, I'm working in between, you know, we snuck in a few lunches here and there. We went bowling, you know what I mean. I did miniature golf, which I didn't really get a chance to vlog. And then we fast forward to this day. I think this was probably one of my favorite days during December. I feel like I have never grooved this much in my life. Like, we were just under enjoyment. We were under enjoyment. How to do that weekend was that, not even weekend, it was the week of high do. Wherever the wind blows, Miguel. So this kind of started with, you know, a bunch of friends that are based in New York, the Everyday People crew. If you guys don't know, the Everyday People event is essentially an event where it's made for like black people by black people. They have like really dope parties that are purely based on music. It's just about getting black folks together and just having amazing times and just music with the whole vibes. The shenanigans and the everything before the event even started in Melville. We were at this place called Pablo House. I think if you roam around Melville, you know about this place. It is basically like it looks like someone's house, but it's basically a restaurant. But Pablo House is so, so beautiful. Like, it's just like a really dope house with the most amazing views, guys. Like, basically when the sun sets, like, you get to see the whole of Joburg, and it just looks so beautiful. But at the time, obviously, we went there like during the afternoon, so we couldn't really get to see the sunset. The place has good food. Like, we were inside, like, we were having drinks. And when I tell you guys, this was actually the start of margaritas December. I swear, everywhere we go, margarita please, margarita. It was so much fun. It was great to just kind of sit down and like kind of also have conversations with people that don't live here. You know, we had such nice, wholesome conversations, and I think what was really dope as a fellow creative is sitting down with a bunch of like creators. People are like videographers, photographers, and so forth. And you know, we were talking about different forms of art, talking about discussing film and all these type of things. So it was just like good vibes. Like when I tell you, the definition of good vibes was definitely that afternoon. Even at this point, I had my very first espresso martini. I never had one, and I'm a coffee person, which is surprising, but I had my first, you know, espresso martini. And that night proceeded to us going to this event in Rosebank. It was called Strictly Soul, and it was based at La Parada in Rosebank. Guys, I didn't even vlog. I just think I took like 2 snaps because I don't think y'all understand. It was lit. Like, it was a place, like the whole event was like no sections or whatever. Like you were just inside. We were just there to dance and have a good time. Guys, when I heard Fighting Temptations, I was like, oh, we in church now. Like, y'all took us. Like, what? I never sweat that up much. I've never danced that hard in my life. Like, I feel like, because you know, with like Johannesburg, like social scenes and club culture, it's very like, hey, whatever, in your section. But this was so much fun because we were literally just like packed like sardines, but it was so much fun. Like, we were just there for the music. And now fast forward to the actual everyday people event. This night was so much fun, guys. Like, and I think what was the coolest part about it, because we were rolling with the people that essentially organized the event, we had the best view. We had the best seat. Like, we was literally by the DJ. Like, I could stand by the DJ and vibe and be like inside. They played Nicki Minaj, like, baby. I was like, where the bars at? Where the bars at?
From the moment we decided to go get food at the toilet,
Oh, for me.
now, it's gotta be a record.
Oh, this is so good. 100%.
I think around this time of the month, I was actually exhausted and I really just kind of wanted to take the time to relax. So I intentionally took a week off where I was just like not doing anything. I was just like, I want to be zened out. I was just like, Husa. I felt like I needed to, you know, take a break and center myself. I think December can get a little bit crazy, can get a little bit overwhelming. It was important for me to kind of like, after that, I was very intentional about having a little bit more intimate experience. Still lunching, cha. We were still having margaritas, cha. Like, we were still, one thing about me, cha, I'm having margarita. And we were still within and just kind of like spending a lot more intimate time with my friends. I spent some time with my family as well. They came to town, so I was going out with my parents, and just my dad took this clip, and I was just like just saying nonsense. He was just like smiling behind the camera, looking so like happy. But I spent some time with my family. Now it was really nice to just kind of like lay back.
It's so cute.
Yeah, I'm so damn mad with that time.
Sir, what is your problem?
I'm not Kotila, I'm just my concentrating eyes.
What are you so focused on?
Okay, I'm legally blind.
It's not bright enough.
It's not bright enough. Okay, sir. Oh, baby, this lighting is given. It's so cute, actually. Another lunch. This is December. Yeah. By the way, I didn't create that. He did. This is December. It's not me. Just yeah. Huh? Yeah, actually, you must trademark it, but we're at Social on Main. We're here with Tato as well, but this lighting is not doing her justice. Girl, I can barely see you. Can barely. Can barely.
I consume the specific type of content I want to post, right? But I hear you.
I get it.
I don't even like getting my food. Joey doesn't share food.
I want those lunches of Boston, bro. I wish I had them.
I'd even order them if they were going to take 84 years.
Yeah, right?
It's always like we don't know.
I don't understand why is that even a thing. And it came to around Christmas season, around the time when, you know, we're heading into Christmas, into the new year. So this is around the last week of December. And my friends and I actually went to Marble. We went to Marble for Friendsmas. We had like oysters for starters. I will say, I actually might just say this, but I think these might have been the best starters I've ever, not starters, oysters. I've had oysters at another restaurant, I believe, in Parker's. You know Parker's is good for food, but the ones at Marble are A1. I really, really enjoyed them, and I think if you're not into oysters, if you go to Marble, that's like the best introduction in terms of you getting oysters and getting into it. So a few drinks, and then I had a steak, and like a little bit of like, I think it's like a cabbage, tomato slaw, like it was like very interesting with onions and stuff. Like it was really, really good. We had a little bit of dessert as well. I had like some kind of strawberry cheesecake type of whatever, but it was nice. It was, I don't know what the name is, child, but it was good. Now we are leading up, I think, towards the end. This is where, like it's around New Year's side now, and I've been wanting to be on this like New Year, New Me thing. So we have ordered a couple of wigs, child. Okay, one of the wigs that I'm wearing is right now. So what I'm wearing right now, I still need to like, bleach the knots or whatever, but that's a story for another day. But the goal is giving. It's giving Nicki Minaj 2010 era. Like, when Nicki had the black hair? Yeah, that's me right now. Got this blonde wig. It was giving Beyonce. It was giving Beyonce. So around this time, I was actually getting ready to go see my friend, and we decided to go to Guacho. I don't know how to pronounce this restaurant, but I've actually been there before. There's certain restaurants that are like in Joburg that are like really cute gems. So this one is in Linden, and it has such amazing food. I think if you tried Linden, if you tried Parkhurst, and there's some parts in Rosebank that have really, really amazing restaurants. The food is amazing, the vibes, everything. It's very intimate. That's what I like about it as well. Like, probably like, doesn't even look like 15 tables. Like, it's very, very intimate. Had a bit of pasta, had a bit of white wine, and just having like a really, really lovely girls' time. It was really nice to be able to catch up with my friend. Then we head to the end. This is the 31st. Now we're at the 31st of December. What's so crazy is that like, there's so much that I feel like that happened. I feel like this vlog and stuff doesn't even encompass how much happened for me in December, but a lot of things happened that like I think I chose not to vlog or I forgot to vlog, but I think I was really genuinely in my bag in terms of like really just, you know, being at peace. And I think around this time I just felt very at peace and I felt very happy, and I was happy with the people that were around me. I was happy with, you know, the time that I had spent with my friends, and I was happy with, you know, just kind of, you know, experiencing my friends and experiencing life and experiencing and having nice and different experiences, even if they were similar. I don't know, it's just the energy around this time was just feeling very, you know, just feeling very. Didn't really vlog much of New Year's Eve, but went to the sand deck, and it was really, really nice. It was really chill. It was nice to be able to kind of see the city and, you know, have the good vibes, the good music. And I was there with like really dope people. I was there with special people. It was just wholesome. It was just wholesome vibes. And, you know, your girl looked delicious. One thing about me, child. I was giving Beyonce with titties. You know what I mean? I was giving Beyonce Dolly Parton. Like, getting into the year into like good space, good energy, and I'm actually very, very much excited into what 2023 holds. I have exciting creative projects that I have lined up this year. I don't want to speak too much onto things because I need them, you know, like we need them together before we get into it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of recap style that I decided to go with, because girl, the way things were moving so quick, I honestly didn't have time to be like, hey guys, brand new day, brand new vlog. Hey guys, brand new day, brand new, you know how I go. By the way, that's gonna be my new tagline. That's another plan for 2023. Brand new day, brand new vlog. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.